Spring Street is located in the very heart of Jeffersonville, Indiana. Many of the buildings along the road date back to the 1800s. Although most of the businesses may have changed, much of the street remains the same as it was when Brother Branham used to visit. Who knows how many times Brother Branham has walked up and down this street, and the many testimonies that could be told. Brother Branham told one story that took place early in his ministry. It was of a man from Paducah, Kentucky, who was sick and had a dream that he should go to Jeffersonville, Indiana, and have someone by the name of Branham pray for him. When he stepped off the bus at the corner of Court and Spring Street, he saw a man in a uniform. Little did he know that this was actually Brother Branham himself.
He said, I live in Paducah, Kentucky. He said, and I've been sailing in health for some time. He said, last evening, he said, while I was asleep, I dreamed I saw an angel come down from heaven. And he come and told me to come to this city of Jeffersonville and ask for somebody by the name of Branham. And said, I thought maybe if you might know that there's anybody here named Branham. My heart just felt like it would come out of me. And he started crying, and we knelt right there on the corner of Court Avenue and Spring, and I prayed for him. And when I raised up, the people were standing back with their hats off, standing there in respect of prayer, and God moved down and healed that man right on the corner where he was at. Why? God had foreordained, and it must come to pass.
One of the oldest establishments and the most well-known place on Spring Street is Shemp's Confectionery. It is here that Brother Branham used to visit when he was just a child to buy Red Hots. Shemp's is still family-owned and operated, and they still remember the story of Sonny Shemp, who Brother Branham prayed for.
And while laying there dying with 5 specialists giving him just hours to live, was thus saith the Lord, you'll not die, but you'll sell me again Red Hots over the counter.
A few years later, Brother and Sister Branham went into Shemp's to buy some candy.
And there, a great, big, strong, healthy-looking fellow. And I walked over at the counter, looked at it, looked down like this. I said, I'll take a pound of those Red Hots. And he said, yes, sir. So his sister was waiting on my wife, and so he got them out. I said, I used to eat them a long time ago over here in the picture show. Keep my head down. And he said, yeah. I said, man, the kids buy that. They still buy it. He said, my father made that, fixed up that farm. And I said, I really like them. Now, after he got all fixed out and handed to me, he says, anything else? And I said, I don't know. And raised up. Oh, my. He said, Brother Branham. I said, here's a Red Hots that I told you, thus saith the Lord. Amen. About 5 years ago. He said, Brother Branham, I am so completely healed, there's not even one effect. I'm teeny bit hard hearing in one ear. I guess he's in his 50s. He said, I'm teeny bit hard hearing in one ear because they give me so much antibiotic when I was in there. The amazing grace of Jesus Christ. Hallelujah.
Just down the street from Shemp's, Spring Street ends at the Ohio River. It is here where Brother Branham was baptizing in 1933, when the angel of the Lord came down and gave him his commission.
And then that afternoon I was baptizing 500 converts at the river's bank at the foot of Spring Street at Jeffersonville, Indiana, where I live.
When the 17th person walked up to Brother Branham in the water to be baptized, Brother Branham heard a voice say, "Look up."
And I heard it again, and up to the 3rd time said, "Look up." And when I looked up towards the heavens, a place about 10 feet square looked like water in the blue skies moving around. And out of that blue water light came a light coming down from heaven. The people began to screaming, many fainted, and the voice said, as John the Baptist was sent forth to warn the people of the first coming of Christ. Your ministry will warn them of the second coming.
Of course, the banks of the Ohio look much different today than it did then. But it is special the way that God memorialized this spot. Today, the Jeffersonville Overlook stands as a place where believers can come and see where the angel of the Lord came down and spoke to his prophet. Just as God spoke to Moses on Mount Sinai, he has spoken to his prophet right here in the small town of Jeffersonville, Indiana, at the foot of Spring Street.